All right, this is my friend. I'm going to call you Amy for the day. So, Amy, tell us your story.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amy for today. I was born and raised in the Middle East. I grew up in a devout Muslim family. I'm sorry. While I was studying Islam at a young age, I used to hear this voice inside me telling me, this is not the truth. The truth is hidden, and one day you will find it. At 17 years old, I was married off to a man who was 46 years. He and I came to the States when I was 19. At age 30, he left me with 2 small children, and he returned to his country. I was still practicing Islam, praying 5 times a day, fasting Ramadan, wearing hijab, which is the head scarf, reading Quran every single day. But I was empty inside. Something was missing. Until 5 years ago, when I took the decision to just stop practicing Islam, I took off the hijab. I stopped everything. I stopped going to the mosque. But something is still missing. The emptiness inside is still there. However, 3 years ago, I met Christ. He came in a vision, and he showed me that he is the true living God. My life, it changed at that moment. He gave me new body, new heart, new life, new spirit. He made me his child. He continued and still continues to give me peace, love, and joy. Right now, I can call him Father. Before, when I tried to talk to him and pray, and I told him, I love you, Father. I love you, God. I didn't know, can I tell God I love you or not? But now, I can call him Father. I can tell him, I love you, Father. بحبك يا أبويا. بحبك يا يسوع. I love you, Jesus. My family and friends have left me. But you know what? I have Jesus Christ. And he is all that I need.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. So, Amy, I got a question. So we're talking about overcoming barriers, and when you see a woman in a headscarf, it's probably not your first inclination as a Christian to go, I want to go share Jesus with her. So were there situations where a Christian would share with you in a good way or maybe in a bad way that would draw you closer or turn you away?
I don't know, guys. Back in my country, grandmother used to use this sugar cube. So I called all Christian of God that's had really a big impact in my life, the sugar cube. So, actually God used a lot of his children in my life. But there is 3 Christians, they have a big part, they play a big part on my life, on my way to Christ. The first one was 2 weeks after I came to the States. I was waiting for my ex-husband outside CVS, and this lady came to me, and she touched my shoulder, and she told me, Jesus is coming to your heart. The weird thing was, I didn't speak or understand English, yet I understood everything she said. And that's made me wonder, who Jesus? So a few weeks after, this is the second cube. Few weeks after, I met this Christian Arab lady who speaks my language. And I asked her, who Jesus? Is Jesus God? And she told me, if you want to know the truth, not from me. Go and ask God, and He will answer you. But I was only 19 years old. I was scared. Can you imagine a young woman doesn't speak English, no job, no life, nothing. If I accepted Jesus at that time, God knows what's going to happen to me. But 19 years later, I was on my way to Middle East to visit my family. And this nice Christian Arab man was sitting next to me. Look at God's plans. He was sitting next to me, and we started a conversation talking about the issues of the Middle East. And the conversation led him to tell me, go and ask the Lord to reveal Himself to you. And you know what? I did it that time. I wasn't afraid. I went and I cried from my heart, and I asked Him, Lord, I want to know you. I want to have a relationship with me. Please reveal yourself to me. And with the Holy Spirit, I'm finding the truth of Jesus Christ as He promised me.
That's so good. Some good sugar cubes. So maybe you're the next sugar cube for the person who's sitting by you, whether you're riding the bus or sitting in front of a CVS. Amy, anything else you want to say to this group as they think about how do I share the gospel with a Muslim woman, or how do I do that? What would you say to them?
Okay. I don't want you to be afraid to share the gospel with Muslims. Not all Muslims are bad. I was one of them. They're looking for God too, but they don't know how. They don't know the way. Remember, God is able to share His word without us, to deliver His message without us. But He loves you so much that He wants to use each and every one of us here to share the good news. So be humble like your Lord, and go and start a nice conversation, friendly conversation. Maybe you say Assalamu alaikum, which means peace upon you, and start a nice conversation and talk about Christ. Share the love of Christ. Don't argue. Don't argue. It's not I'm right and you're wrong. Talk about Jesus. Plant the seeds and leave it up to God. And remember, you have the power of the Holy Spirit. Yes. What else you need?
That's awesome.